Okay. Hi, I'm Art Fine. This is Art Fine's Poker Party, coming to you from Hollywood with a bunch of great guys from Austin, Texas. Jesse, she went ready to look at the band and her old man. This is High Noon. This is Jesse, but that's High Noon. Great band from Austin. Take it away, fellas. What do you got?
It's a brand new one called All Night Long. Goes like this. Got a teasing woman, Lord, she gives me the blues. Tonight I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna wear my shoes, gonna rock, we're gonna roll all night long. Rock, gonna roll all night long. Well, come on, everybody, you can't go wrong. Now we're gonna rock all night long. Well, I'm going out, you gonna do the Dixie Bob. Yeah, I'm going out, you gonna do the Texas Pop. And when I get it going, man, I won't never stop. Gotta mean no boss man, he sure treats me tough. Gotta mean no boss man, he sure treats me tough. I've got a life, brother, you can call it rough. Gonna rock, gonna roll all night long. Rock, we gonna roll all night long. Rock, gonna roll all night long. Rock, gonna roll all night long. Come on, everybody, you can't go wrong. Now we're gonna rock all night long. Yeah, let's rock it all night long. Shoot out the lights, cause man, we're gonna rock tonight. Gonna shoot out the lights, no baby, she ain't treating me right. Ah, but when she gets a rockin', man, she's a crazy sight. I'm gonna rock, gonna roll all night long. We're gonna rock, gonna roll all night long. We're gonna rock, we're gonna roll all night long. We're gonna rock, we're gonna roll all night long. Well, come on, everybody, you can't go wrong. Now we're gonna rock all night long. I said, we're gonna rock all night long.
Yeah. Okay, High Noon. That was one song, a brand new one called All Night Long. Fellas, you got another one for me?
Sure. We'll play you the flip side. That's going to be our newest single out on Rockabilly Records in Denver, Colorado, and this will be the flip side. Old Sonny Fisher tune, Texas rockabilly tune called Hold Me Baby. 1, 2, 3, 4. My baby loves me. We go together like sugar and tea, but every time she kisses me, yeah, looky mama, can't you see I want a loving baby, loving baby, loving baby, hold me, hold me, hold me. I bought you diamonds and I bought you wine. Oh, we were living high and fine, but now you're gone. I said, hello, Mr. Blue. Said, I had looky mama, can't you see I want a loving baby, loving baby, loving baby. Hold me, hold me, hold me. I bought you diamonds, I bought you wine, and we were living high and fine, but now you're gone. I said, hello, Mr. Blue. Yeah, looky mama, can't you see I want a loving baby, loving baby, loving baby. Hold me, hold me, hold me. We go together like sugar and tea, but every time she kisses me, I hear, looky mama, can't you see I wanna loving baby, loving baby, loving baby, hold me, hold me, hold me.
All right. All right. High Noon from Austin, Texas. We've seen these fellows here before, and we're glad to have them back again. Little Jesse's never seen them before. Left to right, we got Kevin, Sean, and Sean. We've asked some standard questions last time about the first records and stuff and first concerts, so we've got that out of the way. Let's ask about some more recent developments. Since you were on Poker Party in the middle of '91, you've been touring overseas, right?
Right, we've been over in Finland.
Finland,
Last
August. We were over there for about 1 month, and boy, it was great. It was really great. There's some great rockabilly bands over there. One in particular called the Hal Peters Trio.
Yeah.
First rate, yeah. Very fine.
So what? For a month, huh? So were you constantly touring?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
We recorded 2 albums while we
Get
were
closer
there.
to Mike.
We recorded 2 albums while we were there. We did a live
Recorded
album.
2 albums.
Yeah.
Wow.
The live album didn't come out just because the club was just so packed and the excitement, just takes over.
They were knocking over
You go back
microphones
listen to
and
it. It's, I guess
standing
you
on
had to be
tables.
there. We also did an album with a Finnish kind of a rock star guy, one of the first guys in Finland to record rock and roll back in the early 60s.
Uh-huh.
So they're still trying to get somebody to release that over there, I think. But
Yeah.
it was a lot of fun. We were real
Fellas,
busy the whole
lot of
time we
fun.
were there.
Man, that's great. We talked about this before, that Finland is pretty much of a rockabilly steady place where you...
Stronghold.
Yeah, it is.
Who else had been over there that year
Re-
that you know of in Finland?
Ronnie Dawson followed us over there just a couple weeks after we were there. He came over.
Yeah.
Blasters were
And
going to be there
Blasters.
in November after we'd been there.
Uh-huh.
I forget who
And,
it was.
well, they get a lot
Joe
of them
Clay
over there.
was there. I'm not sure whether it was right around that time, but previously.
Okay, Todd, out of Joe Clay, Ronnie Dawson, and the Blasters, I guess the most household word and to the average uninformed viewer would be the Blasters. But
Certainly.
those other guys to us are real legendary rockabilly guys from the 50s. And Ronnie Dawson was just playing in L.A.
He's been on the show, hasn't
Been on the show. He was playing here a couple nights ago.
he? And Joe Clay certainly would be if he'd ever come up.
That's right. And we're supposed to get Rudy 2D Grazel here sooner or later.
We could have them both on.
Oh yeah, both doing their...
A battle of Don't Mess With My Duck.
How many people watching know that they both did the song Ducktail? I'm sorry. You don't, on the High Noon CD, which comes out of Finland, correct? Yes. The High Noon CD that comes out of Finland. No, Jesse, you can't eat it. You do Just Because, which is a song we all know off of Elvis's first album. Is that where you got it from for yourself?
Well, I think that's where we all first heard it.
Didn't Ozzie Nelson do it on the? Yeah, I remember seeing him do it on Ozzie and Harriet. Right around
Did he?
50,
Did he?
56,
I got to get that.
It was originally done in the, 30s by the Sheldon Brothers?
35 by the Shelton Brothers, yeah.
He
And that's
originally
kinda where
was
we got
it was a country record originally?
Sort of bluegrass
string
almost.
It was a
band.
novelty
So
record.
the East Texas String Band, and they actually put out a couple of them, just because number 2, just because number 3.
Is that right?
Lyrics
Song
like
Just Because.
just because,
Just because you look good in pajamas, you run around and wear them on the street.
Wow.
stuff like that, yeah.
It's cool stuff.
So we got our version kind of from a mixture of the Elvis version and the Shelton Brothers doing the harmony thing,
And the Collins kids,
and the
too.
Collins kids did it closer to the Shelton Brothers original record.
Wow. Let's see. So now right now you're on the West Coast leg of your current American tour, which includes a couple nights from now in Phoenix. Now I know a lot of our viewers in smaller local bands are curious about how a band with a record out in Finland and a good band, but how do you get booked, and how far do you travel in the United States?
Well, we've been all over. We've been all over the United States, all
I mean-
up the East Coast, and out here now twice, and of course all over the Southwest. We play regularly.
Yeah.
Basically, just get out there and work on it. Let the people know you're out there. Definitely get product out is an absolute key.
Having
You know.
something, not necessarily having product like having a record or CD or,
Yeah,
or
or
a
a
tape
tape.
out. It's not really so much having it to sell and to make money off of as to keep your name and
Yeah,
band name.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We get
Yeah.
people walk up and go, "Man, I love your album. You know, a friend of mine got it, and I taped it." And I go, "That's great." You know, Now he's got it and he's listening to it. We may not have made money off of it, but we'll make money on the next record from him. So it's
Wish somebody to explain that to Bob Dylan and Jackson Brown and some of those other guys.
Hold Jesse for a minute.
Oh,
will you?
certainly.
Actually, that's funny because with the one record you got out on it, that you put out your own '78, when did that come out?
came out in end of December.
Yeah.
That's Baby Let's Play House
Yeah.
and Too Much Trouble. What's Too Much Trouble?
Too Much Trouble is a song that was written by a friend of ours in
The Rockabilly
Denver,
Band.
Colorado, that had a band called Bob Street, and now plays with a great band up there called the Gins.
Oh, the Gins, yeah.
Yeah.
I got their record. Okay, you put out a '78. That's a real good idea. And you got a CD, and you got every format but 8-track.
And real.
Well, why not 8-track? I mean, you want those truck drivers to listen to,
You know it.
We should.
We're
I guess
gonna
we
work
should
on it.
that. We got one in the
That's
van,
further
so-
out than doing a '78.
Yes, it is.
Actually, I know a guy in New Orleans. He's a boogie piano player named Carl Sonny Leyland, and he's going to be cutting a piano roll.
That's a good idea.
How hard was it to find somebody to cut a 78?
It really wasn't too hard. Lewis Klug, who runs Rockabilly Records in Denver, we put out an EP with him about a year ago, and we're going to do a 10-inch LP later this year with him. He pretty much took care of the whole deal.
Closer to the mic, yeah.
Get on the mic.
He handled the whole thing for us. He really did a great job.
Yeah.
We said we wanted to do it, and he loved the idea, and whether it's sold or not was not really an issue. We just wanted to do it.
Yeah.
He's got a great record label up in Denver. Lewis is putting out records by a lot of good American rockabilly bands. So the guy Carl Sonny Leland, the boogie piano player from New Orleans, got a record coming out. Roadhouse Rockers from Santa Barbara have a 45 out now. They're doing some 45s with Lewis, who's a great singer and songwriter. Just an old cat.
He's also got many of his own records out, which are very good.
Yeah. Go Cat Go from Washington, D.C. has got a new 10-inch 6-song EP on. And we're actually going to be going in the studio in April to cut a 10-inch album on Rockabilly Records.
10-inch album.
That'll come out on 10-inch with about 10 tunes, and then we'll put it out on CD with about 14.
It's the band that refuses to behave, technologically
Do
speaking.
you put any out on formats that people today can actually play?
Well, the
Well, we've
CD's
got
right
the
there.
CD after we do the 10-inch. We'll have
It'll
a
be-
CD
it'll be
out
out
on
on
Rockabilly
With
Records.
bonus tracks.
That's contemporary bonus tracks.
And actually, it's funny because this is really back to the roots, because the way you're doing it is the excuse record companies used to have for not paying the artists, is that the purpose of doing the records is to get you gigs. And that's what they used to say. Here's your $5 for your record. We'll make all the money, and you'll be able to perform now.
Right.
And the funny thing is, you're the record company. Well, in some cases, you are the record company. So this actually is
Actually, Rockabilly's independent, more or less, of us. It's
But,
Rockabilly, the
but we
record
do
label.
work hand in hand with them so that everybody wins. It's a
Yeah.
And also, then you're on the circuit with what looks to be like a permanent subculture that certainly didn't exist 10 years ago. If you can play all over the United States with this very specifically rockabilly band, you couldn't have done it in 1981 or 82 because it just wasn't there. It's a good thing. So, you say you've played New England. Have you played Florida? I mean, how extensive is this?
Not Florida. We did from North Carolina all the way up to New York City on the coast, D.C.
And did you find something of a what we'd call a rockabilly underground
especially
everywhere
on the
you're
East
going?
Coast, Washington, D.C. in
I know
particular.
D.C.'s a hotbed. It's the next biggest thing.
Taclobanowitz.
New Jersey was real hot too.
Yeah.
There was a lot
What
of-
part of New Jersey was that?
We played in
In
Asbury
Asbury
Park,
Park.
and they came from everywhere, in New Jersey, and they came to our shows in New York City too, from New Jersey. So,
Huh.
yeah, there's a lot of good bands out there.
It's
right
like
now.
in
But there aren't a lot of good rockabilly bands in New Jersey, are there?
Well, there's a few that are springing up.
Go Cat Go out of
Go Cat Go out of
Washington,
Washington,
D.C.
D.C.
is
So that's
Excellent.
D.C.
Yeah.
Now I got a friend of mine who's sort of marooned in New York City right now and
Oh, yeah.
bemoans the lack of any kind of,
there's a couple of bands that have popped up that I can't remember the names for the life of me, but I've heard tapes and they're real good. Female singer
Uh-huh.
and good stuff. Yeah.
How you doing?
All right, well, Jesse, how you doing? How's Jesse doing?
I'm fine. I hope after all that introduction earlier, they wind up doing Just Because before the show's over.
How about right now? Can you do it right
We
now?
can do
like a
that.
good time.
Okay.
Well, just because you think you're so pretty, and it's because your mama thinks you're hot, and it's because you think you got something nobody else has got. You cause me to lose all my money. You laugh, you call me old Santa Claus. Well, I'm telling you, you, baby. I'm through with you because, well, we'll just be because. Pick it out, y'all. Well, there'll come a time when you'll be lonesome, and there'll come a time, Lord, you'll be blue. There'll come a time when old Santa, well, I ain't gonna pay your bills for you. And you cause me to lose all my women, it makes me mad. Now that you say we are through, well, I'm telling you, baby, I was through with you a long, long, long time ago. Rock it again. What you doing? Well, just because you think you're so doggone, and just because your mama thinks you're the hottest thing in town, just because you think you got something that nobody else has got, you cause me to lose all my money, honey. You laugh, you call me old Santa Claus. Well, I'm telling you, baby, I'm through with you because, well, we'll just be because, just because.
So next time you're in Finland, can you stop by and pick up a copy of one of those CDs?
All right, well, this is High Noon. The reason I got to hold this up to you is the director hasn't been putting their name up. I know they got that big thing behind them, but you can't really read it. Oh, there it is. High Noon out of Austin. You said you guys went to Finland. Did you go anywhere else, or did you just go to Finland?
No, just
No, it's just
Finland
Finland.
exclusively for about
They
a
only
month.
like you in Finland. I mean, what about any other bites anywhere else? I mean,
We're going to Hemsby, England in May to do the Hemsby, to do the rock and roll weekender in Hemsby, big festival.
same kind of thing the Big Sandy did?
Yeah, and Sandy's going to be on the bill this year too,
Woo.
so that's going to be a lot of fun.
Hey, bringing it, no, it's not bringing it all back home. What's the opposite of that? Bringing it all overseas, I guess.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Bring it back where.
Showing them how the cow ate the cabbage.
Yeah, that's great. So, yeah, that rock and roll festival, I know I went to two of them in 1979. They were amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
those rockabilly things. I thought, and especially in '79. I mean, I went when there was no hope for this kind of music in America. I mean, you know, it didn't exist. You couldn't see it. And I went over there, and there was like 3,000 people dancing and singing the words to Marvin Rainwater's "Hot and Cold" and dancing. And so, how can this be? You know, they had these chalets, these motel rooms with pictures of Gene Vincent, Eddie Cochran everywhere. I thought, man, I must have died and gone to heaven. You know? It's really crazy there. So, what about in Texas? You guys are from Austin. Austin's rockabilly heritage is Ray Campy. What else?
Well, in the area, you have all the Star Day stuff that came out of Houston. Beaumont was based, but recorded in Houston, and from cats around the area like Sonny Fisher and Glenn Barber and geez, George Jones, you know, with the Thumper Jones record, and then you got Dallas, which is, you know, a couple hours north, and a lot
Sid
of
King, Matt Curtis,
Johnny
Ronnie
Carroll.
Dawson, and Lubbock, Buddy Holly, of course.
West Texas, and they're, you know, all from that area in
Yeah,
Texas.
but you didn't get any direct input from those guys as youngsters. Let me take maybe it's thunder and lightning today, a very unusual day in L.A. Maybe that's what makes Jesse restless. But you didn't get any direct input from those kind of acts. I mean, when you were growing up, could you hear rockabilly anywhere?
Not
I
Not
could.
where I grew up,
As
but-
I was telling you, last time we were on the show, Tex Rabinowitz, of course, was playing in my area.
You're in the
Washington, D.C.,
area.
yeah.
So that's something. But given that Texas is so full of those kind of roots, even there it wasn't much alive until the
Well-
mid-'80s.
Well, the reason that you know, none of us were born in Texas. We're all transplants, but one of the reasons that we went there is the heritage is so
Rich.
there, and there's so much still going on. I think if I'd been born in Texas and spent, you know, my childhood in Texas, that I would have probably seen a lot more, you know, music.
Or you
'cause
could
it's
have
there.
wound up,
It's, we
you
were
could have wound
talking
up
earlier.
not paying any attention to it at all and resenting it because it was everywhere. And
Yeah,
everyone was
that's probably true too. But we were talking earlier how 10 years ago there wasn't anything or anything, but there was in Texas because those cats are still out there playing, and there's cats that nobody's ever heard of that are out there playing, that are just just.
Oh, by the way,
incredible every
one
night.
quick recommendation. Then, who's that fella you said is playing out the honky tonk?
Don Walzer. Don Walzer and the
Henry's
Pure Texas
Barn
Band.
Grill.
That's in Austin.
6317 Burnett Road every Monday night.
And you think, and you say that's pretty deep. It's pretty.
Oh, man,
pretty
It's
thick.
Good
steeped
stuff.
in tradition.
Also, Junior Brown, who's a lap steel and guitar player that's just another incredible honky-tonk player.
All right. Well, next
Yeah.
time we're kicking in Austin, I'll probably be there pretty soon. I'll get down and see these fellas.
Yeah, we're going to drag you down there for sure
Yeah.
because you got to see this
Okay.
place. Yeah.
Okay. We got about 6 minutes left. Jesse's, what are you doing? Let's hear some more music.
Okay, I know Sean wanted to play this tune because you've got your
Jesse
new one
here
here.
one.
So
I wrote a song for my daughter, Hannah, and it's called Hannah Lee. We didn't have a girl name song, so this is added to our repertoire. It's called Hannah Lee. She's about 9 months old right now. Here
Oh,
we
wow.
go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, Hannah Lee, you're as fine as you can be. Oh, Hannah Lee, you're as fine as you can be. You put a smile on my face, time won't erase. Oh, Hannah Lee. When I first saw you, baby, you took my breath away. It's hard to believe you get prettier every day. Hannah Lee, you're as fine as you can be. You put a smile on my face, time won't erase. Oh, Hannah Lee. And when I hear your sweet voice, it gives me cause to rejoice. 'Cause when I gaze right into your eyes, it's nothing short of a paradise. Oh, Hannah Lee, you're the only gal for me. Oh, Hannah Lee, you're the only gal for me. You make me feel so proud, I want to holler out loud, Hannah Lee. Yeah, well, all right. And when I hear your sweet voice, it gives me cause to rejoice. Plus when I gaze right into your eyes, it's nothing short of a paradise. Oh, Hannah Lee, you're the only gal for me. Oh, Hannah Lee, you're as fine as you can be. You make me feel so proud, I want to holler out loud, Hannah Lee. Yeah! Oh, Hannah Lee. Oh, Hannah Lee.
Right.
It's high noon. Mr. Director, that's very good with putting the name under, but make it about 5 times bigger for the end. Want to thank you guys for coming by. We'll be seeing you. Well, you're finished up with your LA leg of the tour right now in early '92, but I'm sure you'll be through here again.
We'll be back as soon as we can.
And we'll be keeping eyes open for you.
Art, thank you very much for having us on. Congratulations on beautiful Jessie.
Well, thanks very much. And congratulations on all your success. And thanks for coming by. And we'll see you next time, or else I'll see you in Austin in a couple weeks.
Great.
Sounds good.
We'll go to Henry's.
So thanks for watching, and let's go out on the song, fellas.
Okay.
Gonna shadow my baby. Gonna shadow my baby. Gonna shadow my baby, find out where my money goes. I'm going down in the morning, gonna hire me a private eye. Going down in the morning, gonna hire me a private eye. I'm gonna find out, baby, you've been messing with some other guy. I got in-laws, kinfolk crawling all over me. I got in-laws, kinfolk crawling all over me. Living under my roof and wearing better clothes than me. Gonna shadow my baby. 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 Find out where my money goes. Oh, shadow my baby. Yeah, man, stay on her tail now. Don't let her get away. Ride my bud home, but my hound don't bark no more. Got a funny, funny feeling my buddy done been here before. She went down last week, she bought her some new red shoes. Well, she went down last week, she bought her some new red shoes. They cost $4, my check was 52. Gonna shadow my baby, gonna shadow my baby, gonna shadow my baby, gonna shadow my baby. I'm gonna shadow my baby, find out where my money goes. I'll swing a while now. Gonna shadow my baby, gonna shadow my baby. I'm gonna shadow my baby, hey, gonna shadow my baby. I'm gonna shadow my baby, find out where my money goes.
Alrighty. Let's do your new flank.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Your new flame is burning me. What happened to us in the way we used to be? Someone unlocked your heart and you set me free. Your new flame is burning me.